Jog Vlog.
On Hulu, I streamed DC Cab from 1983. It's got everything you could want in an 80s movie. Music by Giorgio Moroder, Mr. T, Bill Maher complaining about politics, tons of boobs, and it's directed by Joel Schumacher. Adam Baldwin plays Albert. He's just arrived in Washington, D.C. to drive for DC Cab, a taxi company owned and operated by an army buddy of Albert's deceased father. One of the many guys showing Albert the ropes is none other than Gary Busey, playing the role of today's crazy modern Gary Busey. Hey look, Predator 2 was a re-teaming movie. There's a lot of love put into DC Cab, more than the average 80s comedy. Sight gags play up popular genres of the day, such as an opening shot mimicking Star Wars, which leads into a slasher movie chase. The songs are original and catchy, with Irene Cara providing vocals. She also has a cameo role as herself. 1983 would be a big year for her, with Flashdance What a Feeling from the titular soundtrack. Doesn't Irene Cara's The Dream in this movie sound an awful lot like the theme to The Never-Ending Story that came out a year later?
Reach the stars, fly a fantasy.
And these do share composers. Every character has a distinct personality. I'd say DC Cab's concept is in the vein of Caddyshack, so think of the scrappy caddies as growing into zany cabbies. Cabbies. You see what I did there? Sure seems to be a lot of class discrimination against cabbies in this movie. May strike you as odd, as right now even your grandmother is an Uber driver. As comedy is concerned, I did get some laughs late in the movie, but I'm sure an audience would eat it up. I know that sounds weird because DC Cab was a dud at the box office. Perhaps the conflict of image for Mr. T played a part in this, as he was very popular with kids at the time through the A-Team and a Saturday morning cartoon. The plot can also be hard to pin down, with threads about DC Cab being broke, so the recovery of a lost violin can get them some reward money they need to better their rival taxi business. However, said rivalry is an afterthought that goes forgotten, and the latter half focuses on foiling a kidnapping. I wish this was tied together better. Not perfect, but better than most. I give DC Cab 2.5 out of 4 stars.
Like, comment, share, follow, subscribe. Vaughan Jog Vlog is made possible by your support on Patreon. Patreon.com/Vaughan Fry. Because Google.